Hi guys, welcome back to our second online class. I'm really proud of all the hard work that you guys did in yesterday's lesson. So we're going to continue on with lesson 24. Yesterday you guys did parts A, B, C, D, and E, and today we're going to look at part F. So in part F, we are going to write 2 paragraphs. So before we do that, what do we need to remember when we're writing a paragraph? So let's see what we can name. We need to remember to indent, right? So each time that we write our paragraph, or every time we write a new paragraph, we need to remember to indent. So leave at least 2 finger spaces at the beginning of your paragraph. Another thing we need to remember is our capitals. We need to make sure that we're starting each sentence with a capital letter, and if we're using somebody's name, to also use a capital letter. Next, we have to remember our punctuation. So we have to remember our periods at the end, maybe our exclamation marks, our question marks. So we need our punctuation. And lastly, we need to remember our quotation marks. So our quotation marks are going to go around the exact words that somebody said. All right, so the 4 things we need to remember when writing our paragraph is to indent at the beginning of our paragraph, leave around 2 finger spaces. We need to remember our capital letters if it's somebody's name or at the beginning of our sentence. We need to remember our punctuation, our periods, capitals, question marks, exclamation points, and then our quotation marks, which go around the exact words that somebody said. So let's get into this, guys. I'm going to read it right from the manual. So once again, we're on lesson 24, part E. Part F. So find part F in your workbook. I've attached the link to the Word document that has this attached. So for part F, you're going to... So for part F, guys, you're going to write 2 paragraphs that tell what happened. In each paragraph, you'll write a sentence that tells the exact words somebody said. So at the beginning, in our first box, let me see if I can show you. So in the first box, guys, this is going to be the very first sentence in our paragraph. So we need to remember to indent, and then we'll write down this sentence. Then we have a picture that has an alien in it, and then we have an exact words he said. So the exact words he said are, "Can you help me? I don't feel very well." So we're going to need to add quotation marks around those exact words. Right, then we have another person, we have Mrs. Johnson, right? And this is our space creature. Then below that, in this box, we have another sentence that says, "Mrs. Johnson took the creature into the house." This sentence will be the beginning of your second paragraph. So for that paragraph, once again, you're going to have to indent. Then we have, once again, Mrs. Johnson saying, "This chicken soup will make you feel better." Those are her exact words. So we're going to need to have that in quotation marks. And then we have a picture that shows the very end. So we're going to use these pictures to help guide our paragraph. Then at the end, we have some key words that I want you guys to repeat on my signal. So repeat after me, guys. The first word that you can use in your paragraph is the word spaceship. What word? Great job. The second one is the word model. What word? Nice job. Then we have stomach. What word? Great job. Then we have drooping. What word? Then we have thermometer. What word? Then we have the word blanket. What word? Then we have the word creature. What word? We have the word antennas. What word? We have the word strange. What word? We also have the word prepared, kettle, and after a while. Then we also have 4 checks, or 4 check boxes at the bottom of the page, which we're going to want to go through. Check 1 says, is each sentence punctuated correctly? So make sure we're adding in our correct periods, capitals in our sentences. Check 2 says, did you tell all the important things that must have happened? So we're going to look at the pictures, make sure we're describing everything that's going on in those pictures. Check 3 says, did you use the words he, she, and it so they are clear? Remember, before we can use the words he, she, or it, we first have to introduce the person or thing. Then in our second sentence, we can use he, she, or it. And then our check 4 says, did you write at least 2 sentences that begin with a part that tells when? So we've looked at various words that begin with a part that tells when, such as, when, at the beginning, there, sometimes. So these are all words that tell when. So you're going to want to try to include 2 of those in your paragraph. So this will be the task for today. So once again, the first box is going to be the beginning of your first paragraph. And then you're going to describe the second picture. Whatever is in the bubble is the exact word. So remember to add your quotation marks. Then we have that little box that says Mrs. Johnson took the creature into the house. That will be the beginning of your second paragraph. You're going to want to indent. And then you're going to use the 2 pictures on the bottom to help describe what happened in that paragraph. Please go through the checkboxes, and then once you're done, just send me your paragraphs. I look forward to reading them, and see you guys tomorrow.